Right? We're not just saying good morning and hi and how are you and how's your day. We're saying you are the face of God. What a powerful thing to say to one another and to hear. I take that in. I think it's so important. So, blessed to see everybody here. And I grew up in a church, by the way, where there was not a lot of hugging.
Yeah.
Just saying. Protestants. Loving in the mind. Not so much in the body. And the first time, I'm just going to share this with you. The first time I went to, I think, a Catholic service, I was just starting to date this boy. I met him at the bagel shop. He was cute. I decided to get a job there. We had not been dating long, and he took me to, I don't know what it was, a baptism or something. I didn't belong there, really, honestly. We should have been at a family event. And I was at a Catholic church, I think for the first time. And, peace be with you is a tradition where you turn and you say, peace be with you. It's a similar tradition. And I had never done this before. And so this boy, his name was Chris, leaned over and kissed my cheek. And so I thought, okay. So I turned to the stranger next to me, a middle-aged man, and I hugged him and I kissed him. And I was like, what the hell? Oh, I guess that's not the right thing to do. So I'm so glad that in this church, I always say to newcomers, we are touchy-feely here. You can always say no thank you. But I do love that we are so affectionate with one another. So it is time for announcements, and off the top of my head, I don't have any. I guess I will mention one quick thing. I'll keep mentioning it until we have our meeting. Unity Worldwide Ministries has changed its policy. And prior to this, you could be under the umbrella of another church, which we have been for 10 years. We use them, not only are we, consider ourselves a Unity church, but we are also under their tax identification number, among other things, organizational things. And so that's changed, and now, in order to remain a Unity church, we need to become full-fledged. We need to put on our big boy pants, big girl pants, and get it done. So the board is going to be meeting in early December. It's not a difficult process. There are going to be some things that we need to do, including vote as a church that this is what we want. That's one of the things that it has to be shown in the board meeting, that all of us decide to do this. And it also requires some education. So we have to have, I think, a minimum of 25 people go through Unity Basics. They're not very specific, but that can include, I think, it doesn't have to be, it could be incorporated into services too, sort of, everybody understanding our history. So that's on the horizon for the board. Is there any other announcements? I'll open it up. Oh, okay. Karen?
I just want to give everybody a reminder that we have Sammy Jones, Leslie's sister, is here from Maui, and she is having a sound healing this afternoon from 2 to 3 in Brookline Village at the Inner Space today. Yeah.
Where in Brookline Village?
It's in, if you actually, I don't know if you can access your phone, but it's in the e-blast. All the information, David, is in the e-blast. So if you guys want to stay.
It's on the events on the website.
Inner Space.
Inner Space. Fred?
How you doing? Next Saturday, the jazz series that I put on is doing its last concert, and that's going to be on Saturday the 3rd from 2 to 5, and the John Korleski Quintet's going to be performing. And also, this series is a part of actually a larger series organized by the Design Studio for Social Intervention. And so I have a whole calendar of events of different things besides music that's going to be going on in the month of November, so I figured I could hand them out. I don't have that many of them, but I can hand those out. Also, my band's performing tonight at a place called the Woodbine Association, and it's a bar. I don't know if people would want to do that, and plus it's a Sunday, but I figured if anybody's interested. Good people. This is it. This is part of Roxbury. Roxbury has a reputation, but I live in Roxbury, so I can tell
Not
you that there's
anymore.
nothing wrong with Roxbury. Okay, and people there are good people and everything. And I do a gig there once a month, every fourth Sunday or so. So if anybody's interested in that, I can give you a flyer for that. So if anybody's interested, I'd give you a flyer.
I'll be there.
We like bars and music.
So just wanted to announce that Rob Wergen, who's the healer that I have been working with for the last few years, comes to Boston the second Saturday of the month, but this month he's coming the first. So he's going to be here this coming, a week from yesterday. And he has a group event on Saturday evening, which is open to the public. It's $25, and it's at the Marriott in Newton on Com Ave at 7 o'clock. So I encourage people to come. It's a pretty amazing experience.
Yeah, and if you send Bob information, we can get that
Okay.
e-blast as well. Check your e-blast.
Yes.
We work hard on them. There's information. Yes?
I have a couple. One is today, at 2 o'clock on the Common, there's a vigil about this shooting in the synagogue.
Is there anyone else? All right, on that note, Reverend Carlos.